Hello everybody, this is Michael Peterson with today's handy dandy freebie. And today's freebie is going to be buying your materials and your supplies for your art at a discount. Now there's a few different ways that you can buy it at a discount. Number one, sales. Every store, whether it be online or brick and mortar, will have sales that are scheduled, and they could be on very regular routines, or it could be on holidays, that sort of thing. But always check for sales and check what the sales are on so that you can get something that you actually use and that you actually need. So that is our first item that we're going to do, is look for sales. Now, item number two, bonk. Item number two, we are looking at coupons. Now, coupons can be either paper or they can be online. Doesn't matter which. Also, it can be also on your phone or your mobile device. So what you want to look at is coupons and what their restrictions are. Sometimes it's like one item per customer per day or something like that, but that's okay. Because, for example, I work at a hobby store. I did my whole entire studio at about 50% off. So it ended up saving me a great deal of money. And what it was is I bought one item per day when I went to work. And it really helped a lot. So look for the coupons, find out what the restrictions are, what they offer, and see if that applies to you. And by all means, their stores are offering them. Use them. Okay, item number three. Now, item number three is to look at the clearance walls and the clearance bins. Almost every store will have items that they're trying to clearance out. Now, items could be either because they're just not selling or because they're making room for the new and updated materials that they are bringing in, or because something is damaged about it. You know, maybe it's been used and it's been brought back. And so always check out the clearance bins, check out the clearance walls, whatever it is that your particular store has to do, whether it be online or it be a brick and mortar store. Always check out the clearance and make sure that what they're offering, that if you buy something, make sure it's something that you actually use, because it's not going to help you if you have a whole bunch of stuff that you bought at, for example, half off, 75% off, and you never use it. You just wasted your money. So definitely check out the clearance bins. Look for something that you use. Okay, next one is number five. Check for damaged packaging. Now, stores will clearance stuff off if it has damaged packaging. And also you can ask, if you bring an item up and it has a damaged package, I encourage you to always see if there is a discount on it. Because if there is, then, you know, hey, you got a great buy. And if there isn't, the worst they can do is say no. Best they can do, say yes. Worst they can do is say no. For example, let me show you a few. All these tubes of paint have been used, and some of them are just about out. Now this one here, now this looks pretty clean compared to what it was when I first bought it. When I first bought it, this was just covered with all kinds of splatters of paint. Apparently somebody brought it back in. I don't know what happened, but this tube looked nasty. And so I was looking at it, and I kind of unscrewed the lid, squoze out just a teensy bit of paint on my finger, which is kind of interesting. You want something to wipe it off after you do that. But I just squoze out just a teensy bit of paint on my finger. Paint was still good. The tube looked awful. Well, that's what you're looking for. Look for something that's got damaged packaging, but the insides are still great. So I got a great buy on this tube here. It was discounted. Also, this is one that I found that was discounted, and the reason why it was discounted is because it was something that they were trying to clearance. Okay, so that's for the other one, the number four. Number three. And this one is because the tube, once again, was damaged. It looked kind of nasty. Some of this glue right here down the bottom was looking like it was leaking out. Sometimes you'll have some of that looking, you know, you've probably seen them, is that they'll have, it looks like some of the oil is kind of leaked out and dried on here. And oftentimes stores can't sell that if it looks nasty. So find something that's damaged but inside's still good, and that's going to be your way to see if you can get yourself a discount on that. If you find it and it's not discounted, take it up and say, hey, look, this thing here has got faulty packaging, this has got dirty packaging, something like that. Can I get a discount? Once again, Best they can do is say yes. Worst they can do is say no. And if it looks nasty, they usually, not always, but they usually want to get rid of it. So they might give you a discount, and then you've got yourself a great buy on a perfectly good tube of paint or whatever it is that you buy. Okay, well, that's Michael Peterson here today for your handy dandy freebies, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.